Hey YouTube, it's your girl 4C Hair Chick here. In today's video, I want to talk to you about how being natural has changed me. And you may be thinking, okay, that is way too heavy, or it's not even that serious. And that might be the case for some people, but for me, it's different. I realized a bunch of things have happened to me since going natural that I really never expected to happen. And it's crazy. I feel as though going natural has really changed my life. As corny as that sounds, it sounded really corny when I said it out loud, but as corny as it sounds, it's really true. And I don't know if it's that heavy for other people or if it's just me, so, I mean, give me your perspective and your feedback. I really want to hear from you why you went natural and what has happened to you that you didn't expect since you went natural. This video is about 5 unexpected things that have happened to me as a result of going natural. So the first thing is I've really learned to love myself wholly and completely. I don't know how many of you know my natural hair journey, but an abbreviated version. I've always had natural hair, and it wasn't until high school that I got my first relaxer, and I did it because I kind of wanted to fit in with the cheer squad and be able to wear my hair in a ponytail and that kind of stuff. So I really did it to kind of conform. And then after high school, I was done with the relaxer. I said I didn't want to do it anymore, so I was just wearing braids and extensions a lot. And I did that all through college, and then I started wearing my hair in just a fro. And then I got employed, you know, after university I got a job with an ad agency, and then after that I moved into another marketing role. But I felt to move up that I probably should relax my hair. I can't even tell you why I felt that way, but I just did, because looking around at senior leadership, I didn't see any executives in the company that were rocking natural hair. So my assumption was, hey, I need to do the natural, or I need to do the relaxer thing. So I did that. Well, it got to the point where I was just tired of doing that, and I finally decided no more relaxers, I'm going natural. But my tipping point really actually came when I met this woman named Tamika. I met her at a meetup in LA. And she was the first person I'd ever met that had natural hair that looked cute. She would wear twist outs and braid outs, and I had never really heard of or seen those hairstyles before, because when I was natural I was rocking a fro, a giant puff, or extensions. I wasn't wearing twist outs and braid outs and all kinds of stuff like that. So she exposed me to natural hair. Natural hair. And she gave me a visual impression of what my hair could do. And so when I asked her about it, she turned me on to YouTube, and the rest is history. I big chopped after that, and I started my natural hair journey. Well, here's the thing. When I big chopped, I thought I was, a self-confident person. I thought that I loved myself and had accepted myself. But I found that when I chopped my hair off, I had a lot of insecurity still that I hadn't let go of. It was the weirdest thing. And so I went through this whole transformation of really falling in love with myself again, and just loving me and being comfortable in my own skin and loving my face, and not just my hair, but when your hair's short, you really see your face. And so it was just something I never expected. I really became comfortable in my own skin. So that's number one. The second thing that happened that I wasn't expecting is I kind of developed this obsession for healthy eating. I don't know why. Again, it's just all part of the natural journey, because I started watching YouTube and reading blogs and, just really engrossing myself around natural. And so several blogs I was really tuned into were talking about, vitamins to take and just whatever. And I ended up watching Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and so I just became into juicing, and the next thing you know, I just cared more about my health. And an eye-opener for me that, hey, number one, if you want to grow long hair, you have to take care of yourself inside and out. And number two, there are recipes and there are things you can do to eat well and it still tastes good. Sounds like it's not rocket science at all, and it's not, but just, again, an epiphany that I had that I was exposed to because of natural hair. So it was really something I never expected. So number 3 really coincides with number 2, which is fitness. So after I cut my hair and I went natural, I started being exposed to healthy eating, and at the same time I was exposed to fitness. I was watching a YouTuber, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I remember I saw a picture of her and I was just like, oh my god, her hair is amazing. And so, I tuned into her channel and I started paying attention, and she was talking about fitness, and I saw these transformations. Not only her transformation, but she was inspiring others, and she was documenting and encouraging others to document their transformation from a fitness perspective. And it just lit a fire under my ass, and I said, I need to get back to those days where I used to work out, because after college I kind of left sports alone, and I haven't really worked out like I used to, because I used to grind. I'm talking about I was doing gymnastics, track, soccer. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. And then after college, it was like I just stopped cold turkey. So I found myself reinvigorated and remotivated to just get back into fitness and working out. So number 4, again, very unexpected. You guys, when I went natural, I really had no idea this whole new world would open up to me. I was just like, okay, let me get control of my hair. But so getting back to number 4, I started going out to support groups and to meetups about natural hair. Natural hair became kind of an obsession for me because it was so fun learning about my hair and testing out products and stuff like that. So I found myself, not just wanting to watch YouTube videos all day, but I'd want to actually go meet somebody and get some help with my hair and hear some feedback or whatever. So I found meetups and I started going to meetups. And then when I did that, not only would I hang out with those ladies at meetups, but we started just going out for happy hour and hanging out. And the next thing you know, I have friends, and it's just so cool. I love meeting new people, and I love just, I don't know, I like socializing. I'm not like the girl that's always out, but I do like to go out and just, okay, let me take that back. I'm not the girl that always goes out like clubbing and, the fast life, but I do love to do happy hour. I love to go to lounges. I like to go to plays and ballets. I like to do artsy-fartsy things, and I like to go out with other people. And so it just gave me a whole new slew of people to hang out with, and it was a pleasant surprise. Nothing I ever expected as a result of going natural. So it's like this whole subculture has opened up that I never even fathomed, So number 5 is really where my passion kind of came into things, because I had a little girl who reminded me of myself come up to me at a grocery store, and she was like, I love your hair, and she was so fascinated with my hair. And I, talked to her for a second. I talked to her mom and kind of told her about my hair and pointed her in the direction of some great YouTube videos. And it just kind of, I don't know, it was such a rewarding feeling, because I remember being the little girl that didn't fit in, and, as much as I'd like to pretend that hair doesn't matter, hair did matter for me. It mattered a whole lot when I was little. I grew up in a predominantly white area, so I was the only African American in my school until high school. Actually, in elementary school there were 2 others, but we're talking about in a, there's 400 plus students. So, hair did matter to me when I was little. I used to wonder, why is my hair different, and why can't I do these styles, and how come it's not growing longer? I used to ask myself those questions, and, dealing with that at a young age, that can just develop and breed into just its own beast, and not seeing images of anyone that looked like me that were classified as beautiful, just beauty images, and I started to realize that by me being natural, I can inspire other little girls that kind of are the young me, how I used to be. And not only that, but it's women too, As an adult, like I said, when I first big chopped, I didn't realize I still had issues until I big chopped, and I had to sort through them and finally get to the place where I can truly, honestly look you in the eye via the camera and say that, I love me and I'm happy with me. It's enough. I'm enough for me, And so I know what helped me was seeing someone else, and then I got curious, And so Number 5 is inspiration. I never saw myself as trying to be an inspiration for others, and I never saw myself as a blogger or a vlogger or anything like that, but it really has kind of organically happened because of this journey. And yeah, natural has just opened up a whole new world to me. And so thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, please go ahead and do so. If this video was something that spoke to you, definitely like it or give it the thumbs up. Feel free to share it on Facebook and Twitter. Definitely help me spread the word out to others so that we can bring more into the conversation. Thank you again, and I'll catch you on the next video. I am Outro. It's your girl, 4C Hair Chick.